Yeah, so Dex and Chandrarekha, thanks for joining today for this meeting and thanks for introducing yourself. I will share my screen and then we will go through it is going to be a short meeting, maybe just half an hour. And
Okay.
you can also ask your questions in this meeting, as well as once you start getting the course content, you will have more questions. So you can post those questions in the Google Classroom. So I will explain you step by step how we conduct the course and what is your responsibility and what you can expect from us. Okay. So I will share my screen with you now. Please let me know when once you start seeing the screen.
Okay, yeah, I see it now.
Okay, you can see it now. Great.
Yeah.
So this is like as you can see there, this is our first meeting today, online meeting one, and it is about the course called Diploma in Early Childhood Education.
Yeah.
So here what we cover is the focus is on 0 to 6 years uh, children, and then we talk about them that what they should do in the early years and what can be done in a better way. Because most of the times, as you might be aware of the thing, that there are a lot of misunderstandings about the early childhood education. People want their children to learn very fast, and they just want them to start reading and writing as early as possible, which is not what we do in Finland. So in Finland, it is very much focused. The early childhood education is very much focused, and we spend a lot of money on the early childhood education because it is considered to be as the roots of the education for the child in his later life. So that's why we have started this course called Diploma in Early Childhood Education, because we wanted to emphasize the early childhood education. As you know, Council for Creative Education is about spreading the creative pedagogy. So we work with the teachers from the early childhood education grades to the higher till higher education. And so we consider that early childhood education is the basis for all kinds of education later. And that's why if we inculcate these kind of creative learning processes early enough in the kids, then it will help them in their later education. So that's why we start this course. Now, today's agenda, as we have already gone through the introduction of the meeting participants, and we will discuss about the course. Just one request to all of you, like whoever is not speaking, please mute your microphone so that there will be not background noise. Then third is what is expected from the students, like what we expect from you. And the fourth thing is discussion about the internship, because this is something new that we are doing. And then we will wrap up. Okay. So first thing is expectation from the students is to be active on the Google Classroom. Now I will explain you a little bit about Google Classroom. So I think you both have joined already the Google Classroom.
Yeah.
And if you can see that that is a very kind of easy platform to use. So, for example, When you join the Google Classroom, you see there are four different kinds of things are there. So first thing is stream, where we make all our announcements. Like for example, today we announced there that we have a meeting starting, and then we posted the link there. Similarly, all kinds of announcement will be made in the stream. You will get the announcement that a new session has been posted in the Google Classroom on that stream, so that you get the notification and then you go and check the hi, hello, Erika. So you can go there and you can go through the sessions there. I will quickly show you how the Google Classroom looks like so that you can get a feel of it. You have already joined it, but I will just explain you that how you can make use of it. So we will go through that, and I'll go through a classroom which is from the earlier batch so that you can see it. Mm, It will take just a moment and then I can share it with you. Yeah. Can you share my screen now? Can you see my screen now?
Yeah.
Yeah. So here it is a classroom from earlier batch, and as you can see, there are these four kind of divisions. So this is the stream which I explained to you, and this is like where you get all kinds of announcements. Like CC Finland posted a new assignment, contemporary approaches to early childhood education. Shirin Kulkarni posted a new material. So all these kinds of announcement you will see here. Then the second category is this classwork. In the classwork, you will get all the material. Like for example, the session 1, session 2, development matters, 3, 4, online meeting. So everything that comes under the content, you will find here. Then there is also this question for teachers. So if you have any questions, there is a document there, you can put it there. So for example, if I then there we have written there this please put your questions here. So you can put your questions there. Observation, documentation, assessment. So then you can see the pre-recorded sessions and that we have. We post it there. We post the slides which are related to that session, and then we post some other material which is related to that session. And you can also add your comments here. If you have any particular doubt about that session, then you can add it there. Our teacher read it and then she will reply you. Okay. Then here is people. So you can see like who all are there in the class, and here is grades. But we actually don't give you any grades, but we just give like pass or fail, something like that. But we don't like rate you really A plus, B plus, or something like that. Because in Finland, we believe that it is more important that you focus on learning rather than focusing on the grades. So that's why there are no grades as such. So yeah. So let me know if you have any doubts regarding this Google Classroom.
No, not for me.
Okay.
No, not for me. It's fine.
Okay. So Erika, do you have any doubts? Or is it all clear? Okay, I think, or maybe, and it is also fine that if you have some doubts later on, you can always email us. You can ask us, and we will get back to you.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this was about the Google Classroom. Now uh, I will also share you one thing that once you are active in Google Classroom, you can put your questions, you can put your comments. The format is so that every week you will receive one pre-recorded session in the Google Classroom. You will get the notification for that, and then you get a whole week to go through the sessions according to your timetable. And there will be an assignment which you have to submit. Normally, what we do is that we ask you to write a learning diary. Like, for example, you go through the session one and then you have to reflect, like, what did you learn through this session? How will you apply it, or what are your doubts? So, it's more of a reflection thinking and writing, reflective writing. In some sessions, you will find that there are some typical assignments which are given, maybe reading assignments, writing assignments that you need to follow and submit. The important thing is you have to complete all the assignments and also your
Thank you for
internship.
traveling with
Uh,
SMRT buses.
Uh,
Please hold on to the grab holds or hand grips when standing in the
I
bus.
think the Shirin, your voice, we cannot hear you. I think.
yeah, same here. I can't hear.
okay, okay. Is it better now?
Yes, we can hear you now.
Okay, okay. Yeah. So next, can you put your microphone on mute because we can hear some bus announcements. Yeah. Okay, fine. Thank you. So, as I was explaining you, this course is very active course and very interactive also. So, we expect that whoever takes part into this course should be really willing to complete all the assignments and all the reading and writing material, whatever we have given. We go at a very slow pace in this course because we understand that you all have your other commitments as well, like you have your jobs and family and all those kinds of things. So that's why we post one session per week, and then you have the whole week to follow that session, to go through it, listen to it, think about it, and as I said, there is a learning diary that you have to maintain, that what did you learn. So that is the thing. I will go through the next slide now. So just a moment. Share my screen again. Yes. So as I was telling you that being active on Google Classroom is important. Submitting your assignments on time is another requirement. And the one important thing to be remembered is that the assignment given in the previous session is related to the next one. So it is really important that you complete it before going for the next session. So you might not, sometimes you might miss the second session when it is posted. You might be busy somewhere else, so you couldn't complete it. But you should do it before going to the third session, let's say. So because all these sessions are interlinked. So if you skip something, then there is a probability that you don't understand what is the next topic going on. In case of any personal query, it is good to write us an email at info@ccfinland.org, or you can also send it to the teachers from Google Classroom. You can see the teachers' names as well there, and you can send the message there. It comes as a private message, so it will not be shown to the other participants. It will be like a private conversation between you and the teacher. As I told you, the final completion certificate will be given only after you submit all the assignments. It is not possible to get the certificate just without completing all the assignments. In earlier batches, we had some people who asked us that is it really mandatory that I complete all the assignments and then only I will get the certificate? Can't you give me the certificate? I completed most of it. So unfortunately, we had to reject them and we had to say them that it is not possible for us because this is a very high quality program and we want everyone to really complete all the assignments. We cannot really give you the certificate without that. Then we have like many questions regarding the internship. So here are some instructions for the internship. We will again discuss this internship instructions also towards the end of the theory lessons. But to help you in advance in finding the internship in your nearby area, these are some instructions. So, for example, we advise you to prepare an internship application and your resume. Uh, you need to understand the expectations and requirements of the internship host. Provide the diploma trainer with the contact details of your internship host. We have designed a form for that, which you have to take to the institute where you are doing the internship. And then you have to get it filled from them and then scan it and send it to us. Then when you go and find the internship place, you have to also find a mentor there who will guide you at your internship place. You can also agree on a number of internship hours per day. For example, in Finland, the number of hours is 6 hours per day for an internship. But maybe in your countries, it might be different. Agree on the internship work tasks so that the teacher or the mentor who is hosting you there is already aware of what type of work you are going to do in the internship. We actually engage in their activities, ask questions, provide suggestions, discuss with the personnel continuously through the day. Then it is also important that you run a daily constructive feedback session with your mentor. It can be 20 minutes, 30 minutes a day. You can agree with them that what is your time when you can share your feedback with me. You can reflect on your experiences in the final report, which we expect that minimum 5 pages you will write about your experiences. Then you can ask your mentor to provide a short summary of your stay at the internship location and submit it to the diploma trainer upon completion of your internship. These are some documentation parts which we follow strictly. And it is also important that you follow it. It is beneficial for you in long run because you can show this certificate to anybody where you go and ask for a job. So these uh, these things are really crucial and beneficial for all of you in long run. I can see some new participants who have joined us. Hello there.
Hello.
Yeah, yeah. Thanks for joining. We are towards the end of the meeting, but please feel free to ask your questions so that I will be able to answer you. Please introduce yourself so that we know that who are. who are with, who are you, and what do you do there, and why did you join the course. So we will just have a quick round of introduction again towards the end of our session. So I would like to ask uh, the new members who have joined us in this meeting to start with the introduction. Otis, can you start? Yes. Can you hear me?
No.
No? Hello?
Hello,
Yeah, can you hear me now?
I can hear you now.
Okay, okay. So I was just asking to you to introduce yourself. Sorry, actually, my voice is not in perfect health because I've been traveling a lot, so I'm not in perfect health. But I'm just trying to be as loud as possible. So please introduce yourself and tell us what do you do and why did you join the course. So
Okay. My name is Oguni Grace from Nigeria. I'm a school teacher, a primary school teacher, and I actually joined the course so as to improve my knowledge on childhood education.
okay, great. Thank you. Welcome. Welcome to the
You're
course.
welcome. Thank you.
Yes. Yeah.
Thank you.
Anyone else who can speak to us?
What did you say?
I said anyone else who can talk to us because there are some other people. So,
I can't hear you clearly. The network is not that good.
okay, okay. Omotayo, I can see somebody. Omotayo.
No, I'm Oguni Adebola, no Motayo.
Yeah. I got you, but there is somebody else in the
Yes,
call.
Motayo. Yes, I saw the name. I
Yeah,
saw
yeah.
the name too.
So I was just
Yes.
trying to ask her if she can talk to us, but I guess maybe
Okay.
there is some problem there.
Okay.
Erika, Erika, can you talk to us? No. Okay. Chitrarekha, would you like to introduce yourself again to your colleagues?
Okay, hi, I'm Chandrarekha Karki. I'm from Nepal, but currently I'm living here in Malaysia because my husband is working here. I did a diploma in nursing, and I want to join this course because I want to find a career in childhood development.
Okay.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Erika, can you speak now?
Hello?
Hello. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Tell us. Tell. Go on.
Hello?
Erika, we can hear you. Yes, please.
Oh, hi, I'm Erica, and I would like to meet a lot of people here and also learn about a lot of things. I'm I enrolled here so that I could enhance my expertise, especially in managing classes, and also because I work in a learning center, so I would like to learn even more about early childhood education. Yes.
And you are joining us from which country?
I'm joining from the Philippines.
Okay, great. Yeah, nice. So we have people from Philippines, Malaysia, and Nigeria. And I am currently speaking from India. So that's a wonderful group. And Erika, you listened to my presentation and about the internship. So anybody of you, please have any doubts, please feel free to ask. So I can answer you and I can help you in following the course. So anybody has any doubts?
Not for me.
Okay,
No, no questions.
okay, yeah. Oris, do you have some questions? Yeah, Dex, you have some questions?
No,
Yeah,
no
yeah.
questions.
Yes, I would like to check
Yeah,
on which day would the sessions be uploaded, like which day of the week?
yeah. We normally upload it on Fridays, but because this meeting we couldn't host it on Friday, we hosted it today. So for this week, we will upload it today, like on Monday. But then the next session will be uploaded on Friday.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, excellent. That's perfect.
Okay. Yeah. Anything else? Okay. If you all are, yeah, you want to ask something more?
No, there's no more questions for me.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Okay. Thank you. Thanks all for joining us. And it will be a wonderful journey with all of you ahead for this next 3 months. We are looking forward to work with you. And well, I would like to share with you that some of our participants for earlier diploma courses, they also got jobs on the basis of this course. So it is kind of highly recognized in different countries. So you are in safe hands. And let's continue our discussion in our further meetings. And I take your leave now for today. And we will keep on meeting in the Google Classroom. And feel free to write us on info@ccfinland.org for all kinds of queries. And also you can write us in the Google Classroom. Okay?
Okay.
So bye bye and have a nice
Okay,
week.
thank you.
Bye. Same to
You
you.
too. Thank you, Siri.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.